So you've spent most of the pandemic working, like my husband Mark in Vancouver. How are you doing?
Vancouver.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm finally back home. But yes, I was there for a good 9 months up in Canada.
Yeah.
So 9 months. It took. It was definitely a challenge, but Vancouver's beautiful. But it's nice.
Without your family, though.
Yes, my family. My family's actually from Toronto, Canada, but I flew them all out here just recently to Vancouver to spend some time with them and have a good little everybody at the same house and get back to our roots, a big Ukrainian family together.
Well, Kelly talks about some of the fun things to do there because Mark has been there for years shooting. What did you guys do with the family in Vancouver?
Oh my gosh. Well, my brother, who is an Afghanistan veteran, who is a warrant sergeant, a warrant officer, he took us on this hike. I couldn't believe it. It's not even a hike. It was the middle of nowhere, off the beaten path, up in Grouse Mountain. And he's like a paratrooper. He comes prepared. And he's like, we're just going to go for a little walk. And we ended up going up this 3.5, 4-hour hike with I'm not kidding you, there were bears around, and he ended up bringing rope, and we're checking it down. There's no path whatsoever. And we ended up going up and down these hills and waterfalls, and that's defying. Literally, I was on the edge of my seat, and I'm like, literally good, but kill him. But we made it through, had some trail mix, and had a glass of wine, and I definitely feel much better to be home.
And then back? It's just too much of a commitment, isn't it?
Did you do the Grouse Grind? Did you guys ever do the Grouse Grind?
Have you done it, Kelly?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
The first time I went to Vancouver, I heard about the Grouse Grind, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go for a walk, and I live right there, so 5 minutes away. And I ended up going up, and then there's a point of no return. When you're going up for 20 minutes and then you can't turn back because it's too dangerous to go back. So you have no way of going other than up. And that's what I ended up doing. And I promised myself, I'm like, oh my gosh. And there's people that are like, I'm not kidding you, in their like 60s that are doing this in record speed.
By the way, did you see the people that would stop and smoke a cigarette? And I was fascinated by them. Like smoking, and I think, where are you from?
I have no idea, but these people are like, the people train all year just to do on this hike, the Grouse Grind. It is serious. It is a serious thing, and definitely a checklist. Once you've done it, you're like, okay.
You have to parachute every time you go see Mark. Now I get it. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's so fun. You would love it.